Alright. Starting the stream right now. Let's get that money. Let's get that money, fam. We got some 2 cent, 5 cent up top. And some, oh god, the echo. Got some 2 cent, 5 cent up top. And some 10 cent, 25 cent on the bottom. It's gonna be a good session. I'm about it. Let's go. Alright, ace 9, easy folds. Easy folds. You got re-raise here from the button. I'll lay it down with a 9 jack offsuit. The guy probably has a better hand than a jack high. I'll lay it down. If it was suited, maybe I'd consider playing, but even then, I can wait for a better situation than that. Let me just go watch myself on my other device so I can, you know, fake a viewer here. This guy is betting pot. I don't like that. I like the ace 4 suited, but I don't want to play against a pot size bet. Feel me? Got a lot going on here. 4 tables running on at Bovada. Good old Bovada. Would not be surprised if I end up sitting out a little bit. I need to text my friend Jacob. Alright, we got the ace 4. That's going to be a bet. Oh, okay. Pocket aces. I'm going to play that, no doubt. Let's see. I'm going to do a little squeeze play here. Let's just make it $3. Cheap on him. This is... Alright, let's see what happens with the pocket aces. This guy unfortunately didn't bet while I was sitting out. That's pretty tight. He might bet now just because he thinks I'm going to fold. Maybe I can get like a little high card to call me with something there. These pocket aces, I'm going to continue bet. This guy is 17 bucks. So after this bet, I need to make this a little bit bigger to go all in on the turn. Because after now, okay, cool. Wanted him to have a little bit less than a pot size bet. So if he did call, I could appropriately jam on the turn. Queen King on the gun. It's pushing it, dude. You could easily fold that hand. Suited to definitely play, but offsuit, man. Pushing it. But I'll play. I didn't come here to fold 25% of the time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like 80% of the time I'm folding, but alright, we're getting 3 bet. This guy has a lot of money. It's kind of a small bet, so I'll call. If it was a little bit bigger, I'd fold. Got this guy in there too, so I feel like it's a pretty easy call. Getting 3, it's a cold 4 bet. I'm out of there. Probably, if I don't have the best hand, oh, I was gonna say if I didn't have the best hand with pocket 7s, I wouldn't be beating them by that much, because if they have 2 Broadway cards that aren't 10 and Queen, they would have some sort of draw with a flush draw too. I'm gonna try to get some money in this pot. If they have a draw or a 10, they're gonna want to get the money in the pot right now. You know, if they have a 10 Queen or pocket Queens, so be it. This guy's pocket Kings, 2 outs, more than 2 outs. If he gets a 10 on the river, then he also boats up. That's a good way to start the stream right there. I dig it. I dig it for sure. Let's get that money. Let's get that money. Alright. I gotta pull up my stream on my other devices. I also need to make sure that the sound is okay, because it's been a while. It has been a while. The ace jack. I could 3-bet here. I'm just gonna call. See if we can get lucky. See if I can price this guy in. Getting another set here, not bad. Flop the jack on the bottom right. So let's see what happens here. Pretty good flop. Alright, looks like he's just giving up now. I'm gonna bet a buck. I feel like he's just gonna fold now. If he's not betting this flop. No, he could have got there on a flush on the river. That would have been pretty sick. Would it be cool if he has like King Jack? Pocket Jack's definitely going to play. Let's see what he has. I feel like he's going to call now. If he's calling turn, was he not calling river? No, he just folds. Okay, maybe he had straight draw, some overcards, I don't know. Alright, let's get this stream up. We got a new viewer in the house. What's up, viewer? Hi. The Pocket Jacks. I'm going to continue about this. Some drawing cans are calling like some Broadway cards. I don't want to give like an ace or a queen a free turn. Would not have wanted to see that turn, especially for free. So I'm happy I made the bet there. Let's do another search here. Any good hands? 2 8s, no. 6-3, no. 10 Jack, King 10. Definitely a possibility for some playing here. We got a raise, 5x, and a call. I'm just not going to fuck around with this hand. He's betting a lot there. We're pretty deep here on the button. I'm going to give this a call. Could 3-bet this, but we'll just chill earlier in the stream. Maybe later tonight, be 3-betting this hand, but for now, we'll just chill out. I'm playing against 2 players here, so I'll make the extra call. There's some extra money in the pot. You can see a lot of good flops with this hand. Flop is all red hearts. I'm just going to lay it down now. Kind of curious what happens, though. Sit out next hand. We'll see. This is a, you know, a monotone board. Let's see how this plays out. 8-9 suited under the gun. You don't have to raise here for sure, but I'll play just because it's fun to play. Got the straights come in here. Got the flush that came in. I forgot the action on the turn. But I mean, this guy is under the gun. 9 Jack suited. Wow, I got the ace of heart flush. 8-9. There's a lot of cards I could continue on the turn with, but I'm not gonna be aggressive. My hand's just not good enough. I could continue on the turn with like any card, like 5 through Jack, and any heart, but I'm just not gonna fuck with it. There's a diamond flush draw, so even if one of those straight cards come in and it's a diamond, then I can see some reverse implied odds. And at the end of the day, I just have 9 high. And I'm not the last one in position. It's a good try. Maybe something could have happened, but not that time. Ace 10. I'm going to pull in a little 3-bet here. Small 3-bet. I feel like I probably have the best hand. So, until I see more aggression, I'll think that way. He just gives us the fold. I'll snag the guy 75 cents, no problem. On to the next one. The 3 kings suited over here may not have been a fast fold, but honestly, I don't really give a fuck. Spending my blinds, it's not a big deal to me. Most likely, I'm just folding. Okay, this guy is betting pot. I'm going to re-raise pot. Suck it. 9 queen off. I'm just going to let it go off the cutoff raise. 2 king suited. No thanks. Alright, so this guy only has $15 behind now, and he's calling my bet. I'm just going to bet small. If I make this bet and he calls, there's going to be about $10 in the pot. Let's make it a little bit bigger than that. Could have got the flush draw. Could just jam this again, but let's just keep betting kind of small here. Now on the river, I'm going to go all in. We'll see. Sometimes I would check this turn or check the flop, but there's a lot of straight and flush possibilities. Yikes, dude. That's a terrible card. A lot is still calling me, so I'm going to jam it. But really not a good card. I mean, like ace, queen, 2 pairs. Still calling me, but like king, jack got there. All the flushes got there. It's pretty bad. Yeah, he still loses, but God, that's a scare card. I lose a lot of action with that card as well. So I want to see what he had in a second. I'm just gonna. This ace-9 suited is not a bad hand, but I'm kind of occupied with this other hand. I want to see what he had. He had ace-king, so he caught the ace on the river. It ended up being a good card for me, but man, something like just the flushes and some straights got in. It scared me a little bit. Shouldn't have had that many 10 queens or ace queens because I had 2 of the queens in my hands. But The way I was betting. Can't really expect them to have that many flush draws in a 3-bet pot. Would have much preferred an ace that was not the diamond. Because maybe he had an ace-high flush draw and then just completed the pair on the river and then is kind of forced to call me. So that's kind of what happened. I mean, he had the ace straight draw and then caught the ace. It's interesting.
Like if a king comes up, if the king of hearts came up, then
is he calling that bet? Probably. King Jack. I'm gonna play this one out. I think this guy's gonna call. This guy's limping. Wow, I thought he was gonna call this for sure. I feel pretty good about this top pair right now, but I'm gonna check. I'm gonna keep letting the aggressor do his thing. I might check raise. We'll see. I'm not loving my jack kicker. I'm gonna peel one more time and see what this turn is. Not a terrible turn. Now I have straight outs. Alright. I should have the best hand here, so I'm gonna bet it. King Jack. Chop it up. Okay.
got some new viewers. What's up, viewers? Hi, fam. Very hard to type in chat while you got 4 tables of Bovada going on right now. We do have trip 8s in the top right, and I do have a time bank there, so I'm gonna take a look at the other hands. You got folds. Oh well. Would have been sick if just, you know, maybe they had a deuce, maybe they had some pocket pair in the middle. Something could have happened. Alright, the ace king is gonna play. 10-4 off, not gonna play no matter what. 4-3, not playing. 3 king, not playing. We got a min raise here with this guy with $1.20. Let's see a flop. Not a good flop for me. Probably shouldn't be insta checking, but it doesn't really matter, bro. Especially this guy is $1.20. 10 queen off. I'm just gonna lay it down. I don't really need to fuck around with that hand. It's not very good. If I was in the button or cutoff, I'd probably play that, but in the looking like cutoff +1, I'm not playing that. Ooh, six viewers in the house. What's up? What is up, fam? Jack queen, just so slightly better than 10 queen. I'll play it. I'll play it. Ace 7. This guy's making a big 3-bet. I'll just lay it down. Alright, flop the jack. That's nice. 3-way pot here. Let's see what happens in this 3-way pot. Ace jack. You got under the gun limp. I'm gonna bomb it. Let's bomb it up. This guy's showing weakness. This guy is probably just calling with the same bullshit that I'm playing. Not calling with, but raising with. Probably has like this 10 queen. Wow. What's going on here? So now I have to call 42 cents. I think I'm just going to call. I'm not liking this anymore, though. It's just strange. Like the under the gun limp and then 4-bet re-raise. If you call that a 4-bet or 3-bet, I don't know. I have an ace here on the button, so I'm going to raise it up. Pocket queens looking good. I'm not going to fold immediately on this flop. There's a lot of good turn cards for me here, so I'm going to bet this up. Any heart, any Broadway. These are good cards for me. This guy's got to be scared of my range, too. Alright. That's another card I can continue with. You know, if this guy just has, like, pocket 8s, this guy's pretty fucked. The thing is that he only has $3 now, so I could go all in and shove off a hand like that. You know, even apply a lot of pressure on a 10. I think I'm going to do that. And just try to maximize my fold equity by making him go all in. He's pocket 10s. Ouch. Oh well. I think he had a lot of hands that could have folded there. But pocket 10s is not folding. Oh well. Some of you guys are going to think that's just a punt. But did have the 4 outs to the king, and I thought against a lot of his hands I would still have some pair outs. So, it is what it is.
Thinking about calling. Also thinking about 3-betting. I think I'm just going to call there. Play it a little bit slower. See what happens with this ace jack. This guy's only betting 5 cents, so I'm going to continue. And that's why. Let's see if he bets again here. He's betting more than half pot here. I have 2 overs. I'm going to see what he does. Flop the jack. This guy only has 250 in play right now. Alright. Now I have to think I'm ahead here. This poor guy got pwned by my set. I don't know what he was doing, just betting 5 cents. He kind of deserved it. Could have had the best hand before that, probably not, but... Alright, here, the straight comes in. I'm losing to 2 pairs. I'm losing to over pairs. He's not playing it like he has an over pair. I'm definitely going to make a river bet if he checks. But I don't know what's really calling me with worse. I'm just going to make a small bet. Something like 3.5. It's less than half pot. You know, he can call me with like 10 king, 10 queen. He can, jack king somehow. Somehow. Let's see what happens here with the ace jack. Jesus Christ, dude. Could I have just checked that? I guess. Got a little greedy. Definitely hands that were calling me with worse. The thing is, like, pocket eights no longer calling me anymore. But ace jack, I thought that was just too weak to check back, because you never know what these guys are calling me with here. If I've learned anything, like if I'm thinking about betting or not betting on the river, just bet it, bro. You never know what people are going to call down with. I've seen some ridiculous showdowns. So, I feel like I probably have the best hand here. Do I want to... I think as I'm out of position, I'm just going to set mine 3 ways. If I was in position, I would definitely be re-raising this, but out of position, I don't really feel comfortable doing that. This guy might just continuation bet some overcards, and I might just trap him here. It's going to put a lot of pressure on him, and unless these guys have overpairs or the 10. I mean, what's this guy calling with is the concern of mine. Why is he calling? We'll find out. We'll just put the pressure on. Like, why is this guy calling? If he just has 2 overpairs, two overcards, is he really calling that 30-cent bet? King's a bad card for me. I'm just checking. I'm pretty much just forfeiting the pot. I wanted to take it down there, but I'm just wanting. That could have been a bad play. Could have called him the flop, and then just fold it on the turn. Seems weak though. Like that flop doesn't really connect with much. So unless you had a pair to begin with, I mean, you could have flopped the 10, but. If that guy flopped the 10, is he going to really be that confident after that king comes out to bet? I don't really see why he would do that. This guy's 3-betting me. I have pocket 3s. I'm just going to let it go. Ace 5 suit, I'll play under the gun. King 10, king queen, fuck it. I'll continue to play it. Usually I don't play king queen on the gun, but for tonight, we're going to play. Pretty darn deep with this guy. I'm going to get a little crazy. I have the under the gun range, which is pretty strong. This just looks super strong. I have the ace blocker, and there's a lot of good flops for me. Looks, oh Jesus, okay, I'm just letting that go. Snap fold. My $7 just disappeared. It's all good, homie. It's all good. Looked strong for a while, and then it didn't look strong anymore. Meanwhile, this guy's going all in. But it's a kind of small bet, so I'm gonna bump it up a little bit. He's got straight draws, flush draws, maybe he's got 2 pair, I don't know. Gotta have the best hand right now. Figure. If he has pocket queen, so be it. I'm not gonna bet the 5-6. You got straight draw, didn't get it. I'll take it. Ace 10, flop top pair. It's pretty good. See if some draws call me. King is going to call me. Potentially stronger ace is going to call me. We'll find out soon. I'm going to keep betting this. Just kind of small. Half pot it. So now not much is calling me. Got other aces, but like ace 9, ace 8, kings. You know, is a king calling my river bet? There was no flush draw on the flop. I'm just going to check this. Jack queen. Yeah, that's not going to call a river bet. Could semi-bluff the 10 king with the queen straight draw, but I'm not really going anywhere. I probably should have bet it after he checked the flop and turn. If I was only playing one table and I could do that again, that's what I would have done. I'm kind of out of it. I feel like my king high could be the best hand here. It's not. It's fine. I'm not sure if that guy is calling any bets with that. But after he checks twice, I got a bet. I just kind of wasn't really paying attention. There's a lot going on. 3 ways, 5-4. I'll play the 10 king suited. My ace here could be good. Could be good. We'll find out. He's betting 5 cents. I feel like it's no longer good, man. This guy is just weak. He's short stack and limping in. I'm gonna try to make him pay. Try to just collect this 12 cents without a flop. I'm gonna bet the 7 king if I'm able to. If he folds, I'm gonna try to steal some lines here. There goes the stream. Rip. Rip goes the stream. And it's back. That's good. The 10 king, we got some overs. Backdoor flush. Wow, this guy fucking cold betting to $1. I'm out. So far, have not been successful with the pre-flop plays, but you know, they'll become successful at some point. It's just math. It's just math, bro. Sometimes it's gotta work. Even if it's a bad play, it'll work sometimes. You know, doesn't even have to be a good play to work. Pocket kings and ace king. Got some good opportunities here at the bottom. I like it a lot. Flop top pair here. See if he bets. He decides to check. I'm definitely betting this. Definitely betting this. We're pretty deep, man. This guy's betting 12. Dude, am I gonna run into aces here? I don't know. Got queens up top here too. This is just a powerhouse of plays. Let's see what I'm running into, because he's got a call here. He's got ace queen. Got to dodge an ace and a queen. No ace, no queen. It's a good all-in right there. 49 bucks. That's dinner. Right? I already made dinner, but that's dinner right there. Let's go, fam. All right. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Jack king. I can play that. Pocket queens, all in. We'll see what happens. Yikes. All right. Fortunately, we won the all-in and the 25-cent table. I'm going to try to squeeze this with Jack 10. It's just a playable hand, and there's so much dead money here that even if I get a caller or 2 callers, it's just going to be very profitable post-flop because there's so much dead money already in the hands. Oh, no, don't fold, don't fold, don't fold. Okay. A lot going on here. Unfortunately, I have to fold the 7s. I'm going to try to bluff my way here with a little small bet. I feel like it's worth 1 shot. Okay, this guy's still sticking around. I don't like that. It puts a lot of pressure on this guy because he still has to act. But I'm just giving up now. I have no business being in this hand anymore. Squeezing pre-flop definitely would have been better with like an ace or a better hand. I could block some of the other better hands, but there was just so much money in there. I feel like with a hand like Jack 10, it can't be that bad of a play, even if it's not suited. There's just so many flops that I'm able to continue on. This 9-10 suited is a weak big blind call, but I'll play it anyways. Wish I could have played those 7s up here. Bovada with no time bank. It's tough sometimes. It's really tough sometimes. Alright, we got the 8 for a straight here. So 8, 9, or 10 should give me the win down low.
Be nice if this just goes check check again. It does not. He bets over the pot. I just want to see what this guy has. I mean, this guy's gonna fold, but let's see if we can get it. Nah, he just folds. 9-8 suited. I'm gonna decide to fold this time. Played it the other time, not this time. You guys check out the chat over there. It's pretty sick. Me talking to myself. I like that a lot. It'd be nice if some other people contributed, but not in this day and age. It just doesn't happen so easily anymore. Alright, you like those? This is a big test. Man, sometimes you gotta perform those tests to crank it out. Alright. Got some playable hands in the 10 cent, 25 cent, as well as the 2.5, so we're gonna see some action. I'm gonna give this a call with pocket twos. Hopefully one of these guys also contributes money to the pot. Do flop the ace here. Well, it looks like I just called with the queen 10. Kind of surprised. I'm gonna play as if I have the ace there. I do flop the set. I'm gonna bet it out. If he has the ace, I'm expecting a lot of money. I'm not gonna fuck around with this hand. I have the backdoor straights and flushes, but not really, man. It's not a good hand. He did make my call my bet here. I'm gonna bet kind of big again. Hopefully he has the ace. This guy's betting over the pot. I'm gonna lay it down. Now we have a boat. Lose to bigger boats. I'm gonna bet like $2 and see what he does. You know, an ace. An ace with the big kicker is still calling me, and I think that's what he does. Looks like I zoned out with the queen king. Let's see if he has like ace queen here. Let's see what he had. He had ace 9. Wow, that's a pretty weak holding. He's losing to a lot of aces. Trips. Didn't believe me. Here we got pocket aces versus an under the gun raise. So I feel pretty confident this guy might 4-bet me here. Or he should continue pretty often. I mean, his under the gun range, you'd assume is pretty strong. Not as strong as aces. So this could be an action-packed hand. Not really the flop that I was looking for. But I'm going to continue about this. Really not the flop I was looking for. Got a flush draw, 2 Broadway cards. It's a lot of connectivity that I don't really want to fuck with. A lot of bad turn cards for me. I do have the ace of diamonds, so that's cool. But, yeah. Hand just like queen king sticking around there. And 10 king, you never know, man. 10 king suited, under the gun range. That'd be pretty loose, but... Alright. The ace and the king. I'm going to try to get another bet in here pre-flop. This is a pot-sized bet. He snap folds. This guy probably is going to fold too. Yeah. Squeezing when you have ace-king instead of 10-jack. You know, when you have an ace and a king in your hand, you kind of prevent other... Oh, we're so deep here, I'm going to try to set mine with these 7s. Let's see what this guy decides to do. Be awesome if he had just queens and decides to slow down and give me a free card. Pretty much not beating any hands now, so I gotta folds. Alright. Queen 9. Could have played the queen 9 suited. I can buy more chips over here too. Just a lot of action going on right now for me to do that. Could apply pressure to this guy, but under the gun +1, the 9-jack suited just isn't strong enough. If I was later position, if like on the button probably, I'd be raising with the 9-jack suited, but I don't like that on the gun +1. It's just not strong enough. Alright. King 5, Jack 6. I don't expect to play with this, but you never know. 10-9 suited. I'm going to get a little 4-bet. We're pretty deep with this guy. Alright, I'll raise it up with the king high and the blinds. Probably have a better hand with them. Alright, the 3 king. I'm just going to check that one. Not really connecting that flop. He decides to fold to the 3-bet. That's pretty good. Snagging that 75 cents plus the blinds. The ace queen is going to play. The 3-jack, 3-king I'm just laying down. Ace jack. This guy's got 231 in play. I'm going to try to... Oh, man. I could call and then kind of open up the opportunity for these guys to play. I don't really want to... Oh, no, I'm lagging out. I wanted to bet more there, but I was lagging a little bit with Bovada. And then I kind of just panicked and bet it anyways. Try to steal this pot or see a flop with ace-queen. I'm cool with either one. I just collected $1.50. Didn't even see a pot. Didn't even see a flop. So this guy only has $2 in play. So either he's gonna fold on the flop, or I'm just gonna nice. I wasn't really looking to continue with this hand if he called on the flop, but I did want to fire once just to see how he reacted. He's gonna fold a lot there. Don't want to give him any free cards. Let him catch up. The king jack. I don't think I'm gonna continue here. Against one player, I probably would. But I could rep the ace here, but I'm not. There's 2 players. Even if they had a pair, they're not gonna fold to that 1 bet. So now I bet pre here. He calls. I have the queen of hearts. There's definitely hands that are calling me without an ace. The jack came in. So did the. I'm gonna bet a hand like pocket 8s might call this bet, or a worse jack, maybe a 9. I don't see how a 9 is sticking there to the river. Kind of curious what he had. I mean, he could have had a worse jack. He could have had a lower pocket pair. So I thought there was merit to call to make that raise. Let's see what he had. Too many hands going on right now. Yeah, he had a worse jack. Queen 8 suited is folding. On to the next one. Ace 9 suited, pocket 8s. Got some playable hands. This ace 8 might play too. It will play. He's betting 75 cents. I'm just gonna call. I'm not gonna 3-bet here. Terrible flop. No red cards. I'm gonna check. My ace high is probably still the best hand, but I'm gonna check. I'm not gonna. I plan on playing slow. Now I have an 8. I'm gonna bet. Maybe some overcards are still calling. I'm gonna check and give him the opportunity to bluff. Maybe he's gonna bluff me off, and I'm gonna just snap call and hopefully win the hand. Yeah, exactly. Oh wow, I got the flush. I thought I won. It's pretty funny. It's like, yeah, he's just bluffing me with queen 10. Nice, idiot. Turns out he got the flush. Alright, we're gonna need a 9 for a straight here. Could have bet on that flop, but I kind of wanted him to. I thought I was gonna get value once in one of those streets, and didn't really like doing it on the flop. I was ahead of him, and just oh well, lost the hand. Queen king, put it up. Got the flat. They got the straight there. That's pretty nice. Ace jack, definitely good enough to make a play here. He's raising me. You know, if he has a higher straight or full house, man. There's a flush draw out there too. Let's see this dude. Ooh. Ooh. Terrible. I'm pretty much gonna forfeit this hand. I'm not being anything at this point. Here I have the king. Auto check the flop. It's pretty funny. I could have bluffed here, but no, my straight's good. trying to bluff a better straight in 2 cent, 5 cent. I don't think that's gonna ever happen. Or like bluff a 10 off. That'd be nuts. Even though that wouldn't be a bluff. Alright. Pocket 10s and ace 4. The ace 4 is going to play on the cutoff. Pocket 3s, I'm going to lay it down. I've had some bad experiences playing low pocket pairs in the early positions. No one wants to play my pocket 10s. That's cool.
That's cool. Now my pocket three's in position. A little bit different. This guy's betting pot under the gun. I'm just going to call with pocket nines and try to let these other guys play. These guys are super short. I'm going to lay this one down. Alright, so flop the pair in the middle here. Got some straight draws, got some flush draws. Not really a straight draw. But I'm going to stick around for a little bit in this hand and see what happens. I got some equity. This guy's being pot, and he only has 284 after this bet. It's worth noting. This guy calls. I'm going to call and see a turn. I don't want to raise. I don't really want to fold. Let's see if I can get a good turn card here. That is not a good turn card. The 8-9. That's folding. Pocket 10, 10 king. This guy's it's just a pussy bet, dude. I'm gonna rep something better. I feel like this guy doesn't have anything when he's betting 25 cents. So I'm gonna continue to apply the pressure. Maybe he has like some sort of draw. I'm going crazy here. Definitely going crazy. But I feel like it's a good shit. Alright. Went crazy and it paid off. 3-bet here. I don't like that pocket tens anymore. Is he gonna call me here? It looks like I missed a flush draw. Maybe. I don't know what the fuck it looks like. Alright. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm hitting a lot of cards here. Losing to a straight. Not that worried about that. I checked the flop, which conceals my hand, but he doesn't have anything. It's alright. King 3 suited. He's all in. That's a fold. Had I known that guy only had like dollar pre-flop, I wasn't paying attention, I probably would have just folded pre. 8, 9. Alright, flop open-ended here. Do have the flush draw, and I do not have any diamonds, so you know, if a jack or a 6 pops off and it's a diamond, it could get a little hairy. Hashtag a little hairy. Alright, could have c-bet the 6-5, but playing against 2 players, I'm just not feeling it, dude. Alright, pocket 8s. I'm going to play it. Queen 4, no thanks. 3-9, no thanks. Nope. Should I turn these 8s into some sort of bluff? I'd be bluffing off like a jack, some draws. I probably have the best hand, but I don't really want to increase the size of this pot. My 9s are probably good right now. Overcards could definitely be calling me. Some flush draws calling me. And I have the 8 for basically the nuts. Queen deuce, no. I don't know what's going on in this hand. I don't know what's going on in this hand either. This guy 3-bet and this guy cold 4. I'm going to sit out and see what's going on in this hand. Definitely not the winner anymore over there. Wow, dude. So he 3-bets me and then just decides to lay it down to the guy with the bigger dick. Good play by the big blind. Maybe he had the best hand, but good play. Ace-7 suited. I like the suited aces, bro. I like the suited aces. Alright, this guy's jamming. And I'm folding. It's just jamming straight up for his like 30 big blinds. I'm out of here. This guy's squeezing hard. I'm going to lay it down. Pocket 3s. I'm going to try to set mine this. Pretty deep stack over here. Let's see what happens. This guy's just... I'm auto-checking and he's not betting back. I don't think I mean, he's just betting this to get me to fold, but I mean, does he have a king? I kind of just want to call this for fun. 1 and 6. Ah, so close. So close. All right, these threes. I have the straight flush draw. That's always fun when you have the opportunity to get straight and flush. I have so many outs here. I mean, he could have a better diamonds, but I'm going to apply some pressure. That was not one of the better cards for me. So now should I bluff? I think this is a really good card to bluff on. Because now I can just have a straight so easily. Is he like, is an overpair folding to this? You know, is pocket jacks folding? I don't know. Fuck. Pocket fives, yeah, man. He thought about folding the set there. I folded the pocket jacks, whatever. Hopefully he just had a queen. Man, he really thought about folding the set. I mean, the flush and the cards out there. Pretty scary for him, man. I mean, I wonder if I bet bigger if he's gonna fold. Definitely could have. Whew. That's exhilarating stuff right there. Exhilarating. Interesting how he didn't bet the set on the flop 3 ways. Alright. Pocket sixes could be the best hand here. I think it's still the best hand. A little bit of lag. 9-8 suited. Got the flush draw. This guy is pretty short. Man, he's betting again. The flush came in. I'm going to let this one go. 5 jack. I could have had a 2 pair there. I would have won. But that's why I have this the $5 tables up top, because if I ever sit them out, it's not as big as a deal with the bottom ones. I'll always sit the fold call buttons on the bottom, so hopefully I will never sit these out. Thinking about going for a check raise here, but I kind of just want a queen to call. See what happens here. I got the flush. I mean, I pretty much have the nuts. Yeah, he just calls. Question is, would he have made a bet if I checked? I'll find out right now. He had ace 10, so I don't think he's betting that river. So that's pretty good. He did manage to find a call though with just a mid pair. Just straight. I think that the 8-9 straight came in. I think. Not even sure about that anymore. But man, just mid pair, and he's calling off, you know, like 3/4, 80% pot size bet on the river. Pretty nice. Just didn't think I had it. I'm not really sure what the fucking move is in the small blind here. Like, is there ever merit to just call? I don't really know. Like, should I be raising every single time? I'm not sure. A lot of his weaker holdings he'll just, like, auto-check back, you know, like, fast fold anyways. So I feel like just calling and seeing what he does isn't that bad in Zone Poker and Bovada Ignition. Yeah, this guy bet really small in 50 cents and he called 8-9. It's not suited, but I thought some playability here. Experiencing some ignition lag. I think it's my Wi-Fi lag. Even worse, it's me. Pocket 7's good enough to raise. Let's play it up. Play it up. 8-9. No longer any good. Let's see what happens with the pocket 7's here. He's got 15 bucks in play. He's got 15 bucks in play. He checks. Let's make a bet. Let's make him pay if he has any sort of Broadway cards. Alright. Queen of clubs is not a card I wanted to see on the turn. Alright, pocket 7's again over here. This is a super dry flop. Like, if you don't have a queen, you got nothing here. So I think this guy could find a call with a lot of high cards that aren't a queen. Definitely possibility of calling with worse. I'm pretty much just gonna... Oh, man. I can only get one more street of value here. Unless I go for a really thin bet on the river. Don't want this guy to get... There's no flush draw. Weak straight draw. He's raising, dude. Is this the point where I just decide to sit down and say, alright, if you have a queen, you're good? I think so. It's just super... He's raising on a super dry board. Interesting. I'm curious about how often people are bluffing when they raise on dry boards in Bovada. Because, I mean, that was a super dry board, experiencing a raise there. It's interesting. Okay, this guy is just betting into me. I might try to get this in. Thing is, if I get this in, like, what am I really getting this in against? Like, is this guy really going to call off worse than a King 10 here? That's why I didn't raise. I feel like my hand could be the best right now, but if I'm raising and he's calling, what's he doing that with? So now I lose to 5 or 7. I lose to overpair. He could have a hand like 8s, 9s. He could have an ace. Let's see if I can get an ace high to call. This is the second time I'm betting very small in the river. This time I didn't get re-raised, thank God. Definitely a signal of my hand strength with my sizing. Trying to get value from very weak holdings. I'm getting... This is fucking... I bet he called and then he raised, putting a lot of pressure. I'm going to sit this one out, try to see what they have here. Let's see what he called with. He ended up calling with a 10, a weaker 10. I didn't even think about that, honestly. This 8-9's not going to play. I couldn't see what was going on in there in time. Thinking about the other hand. Oh well. Too much going on. Alright, definitely not going all in yet. Let's chill out a little bit, Ignition. Let's chill out just a little bit. 9-4. Yo, we got some viewers. Not many viewers, but don't be afraid to say hi. I'd appreciate it. Just, you know, post up a little bit. Make someone else post in the chat besides my ridiculous test chatting. Alright. This guy could be fooling around on the button trying to 3-bet me. This is a small 4-bet. Do have ace king suited. It's pretty strong. I'm willing to get my stack in here, although I wouldn't be loving it. Alright, so I do flop the king. What I want to do here is bet, check the turn, and then go all in on the river. If he has a hand like pocket 10s, I think that's a good approach. Pocket 10s, pocket jacks, pocket 9s, I think has to call this bet. And then I'm going to check the... Okay, I'm going to call. You know, if he has pocket 4s, pocket 5s, pocket aces, let's see what happens. Jack queen. Now he's drawing dead. Very precarious play right there. Very questionable play. I would not advise... Not advise that, dude. When people are 4-betting you in Ignition, they usually have something. So, whatever, bro. I'll take that money all day. Watch it rain. Let's go. Let's go a little bit. Alright, Jack 10. Should I bluff this? No. Probably could, though. Yeah, bluff could have worked. 7 king. I want to call, but I'm not. Pocket 10s. I think if I call, this guy could call too. Definitely could be 3-betting this, so I'm gonna play it slow, try to get a set. Not bad. Could have played this differently with ace 10. Curious what this guy does here. So like, this guy could just have 2 overcards. thinking about if I want to check raise or make a bet. I think I'm going to make a bet here. I'm not going to assume that he's going to bet, and I'd rather lead the action. Like, if he has a hand like ace-queen, checks back turn, and then catches up on the river, that's pretty catastrophic. That's really bad. I'm not going to assume that he's going to bet the turn after he bet the flop. You know, this way I do eliminate his bluffs, but there's so many times where he could just be semi-bluffing with 2 overs and cashing up, and I don't really want to see that happen. You know, like, maybe he still calls with ace-king there. Maybe he still calls with ace-queen there, I don't know. Probably not all the time, but it's possible. And I'd rather lead that action than for him to be the aggressor in that hand. I'd rather take control. I thought I had the best hand. Try to get a worse hand to call. Pocket 2s. These guys are so short. I'm just going to lay it down. There's really no point in trying to flop a set when you can only win 20 big blinds. Alright, we're getting 3-bet here from the big blinds. I'm going to call this still in position. Let's go. Alright, we flop top pair, backdoor flush draw, queen for the straight. Definitely not bad. $4 in the pot. He is 16. I wonder if I could get this in now. Thing is, if I'm getting this in now, what's he calling with? Only like 2 pairs and very good draws. I'm just gonna call and see what happens. Got the queen, so that's gonna be an action killer, even though I have the jack. Definitely gonna bet this. All right, he has the jack as well. He's pocket aces. Wow, that sucks for him. All right, let me clarify. Sucks for him. Fuck. All right. The 6 and king. This hand. He checked. That 8. There's just a lot of... This is a pretty wet board. Like, any decent holding is going to connect to that somehow. I'm not even going to bluff this. I feel like he could just have like a fucking Jack 7 and be chilling here somehow. Jack 7. Good read. Queen deuce. I'm back. This 8-10 suited is going to possibly play. Pocket queen is definitely playing. These are easy folds down low. Let's see what happens down here. Got 2 viewers in the chat that aren't me. What's up, guys? What's up? Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you have any comments about how it can be improved, maybe 4 tables is too much to follow, I'd love to hear the feedback. I don't stream very often, so it's nice to know what other people are thinking. Maybe how I can make the stream better. King 6 not going to play. 3-9 not going to play. The ace king will play. King deuce, nope. King 4. I'm not even going to play this on the button. Fuck it. Man, so many callers. I'm tempted to squeeze, but instead I'm just going to fold and buy more gems. 12 cents, though? I'll call. Told myself I would fold, but I'll call. Just see flop. Be so much better if it was suited. That would give me some more post-flop playability, but here I am going to squeeze. This is just like some pussy bets, and I have a very playable hand. The thing is, he only has 12. Both these guys only have $12, and I'm considerate of that. I don't love that. So if I flop pairs and they also flop pairs, it could get dangerous on the flop. But I feel like a lot of times they're just folding when they're betting 50 cents in the flop and they're not really committing to the flop. They're just betting these 50 cents, but I feel like they don't really want it. The ace king, I think I just timed out. That's fine. Could I continue here? I'm going to continue small. Into 2 people, I don't like it. If a fucking jack, king, or a heart comes, then I'm going to bomb the turn. Yeah, okay, that's fine. For $3, I feel like it could work. This guy, a lot of pressure is put on this guy because he knows he still has him behind. It just makes me look like a stronger bet, but oh well, this one didn't work out. I wish I would have sat out and saw the next hand, but too much action going on for me to handle. I got pocket aces over here, and it looks like this rejoin hand is still prompted. That's kind of annoying. I might sit out and maybe that'll go away next hand. I don't know. Going all in pre-flop with pocket aces. He's got pocket sixes. Wow, we both flop sets. Got to dodge a single card in the deck, and I did. Let's go. And now the message has disappeared. Whether I went, if I sit out next hand or one all in, one of those two got to disappear. Got a flush draw. He's betting pretty sizely, pretty big. He bet $2 into about 4. The ace. He's slowing down. I'm gonna take this as a time to apply pressure. Try to get some fold equity along with my flush draw. Got the king, so now I'm just chilling. I feel like if he has a hand like pocket tens, he's not gonna call me, and pretty much just that's it. Queen jack. Wow, I would have been sick if we got the flush. Well played. It's actually ahead of him the entire time. All right. We got. I thought I called that bet. Oh well. Definitely pay more attention on the bottom than I do up top than the $5 tables. Shit like that happens. This guy is just fucking massive raising me. I'm not gonna fuck around with this. Lost 75 cents with this hand. Oh well, I feel like they're never strong when they do that. But ace jack. There's just so many hands that I'm losing to. Even like pocket fives is beating me. Ace queen beating me. But like, what hand are you raising that heavy with? You know, it's fucking weird. Flop top pair here. I'm gonna let this guy continue to bet. He 3-bet me pre. I feel like he's going to continue pretty often. He's betting 55 into 133. He has $4 left. If I get in here, are there worse hands calling me? Let's call one and see what's going on the turn. I think I'm gonna check raise all in if he decides to bet. There just aren't many hands that are calling worse. There's flush draws and straight draws. I'm gonna have to get this in. You know, if he has an overpair, he's still gonna collect another $1.50 from me on the river. So I'm gonna. He has pocket queens. True that. Yeah. So, I mean, like, if I play that hand differently, I'm going to call that turn, and then he's going to bet the river. And realistically, I'm just going to call again. I probably lost an extra buck by going all in there. I mean, that's 20 big blinds. That counts, but kind of just sucks when I flop top pair, top kicker. There's a straight draw, there's a flush draw, and he flops a set, you know? That's all right. All right. King 3. It's not happening. For whatever reason, this didn't buy me to the max. I've been playing around with just calling in the small blind here. I feel like he's not going to ever suspect me to have an ace here, and it's kind of deceiving and could work out to my advantage. My hand is deceivably strong with the ace. Now we have 5, and even though I flopped a pair, I'm just not loving it. Now that he checks, I'm loving it, but before that, like, if he was betting that flop, I might have just folded. As crazy as that is. I don't know what he's calling turn with. I think I'm going to check call. I'm pretty confused. I mean, he could have had a straight draw, he could have had a flush draw. Could have just had two overcards and just wanted to play. I'm not going to bet this jack. I'm just going to try to go to showdown here. All right, he has queen. Nice hand. On to the next one. Pocket threes. I'm not going to play it. All right, ace 5 suited. Let's take it to the house. I'm going to play my hand face up here. Make a 3-bet with the ace 5 suited. Block some aces. This guy's betting 2/3 pot. I'm going to call. See what's happening on the turn. Still could have the best hand. Now my hand is either looking like ace king or, you know, a middle, some sort of pocket pair. I think I have the best hand. If he bets again, I think I'm going to call. No, he just mucks. Okay. Alright. Pocket fives. So deep here. I would love if this guy also hopped in. This guy's under the gun too. So if this is like ace 5-4, could have had so much money, but no set, no overcard. This guy's betting half pot. I have a pair, so still could be ahead, no doubt. The queen 10 suited. I unfortunately time out. It's all right. This 4 changes nothing. It's interesting how I didn't. Okay, he's betting half pot again. I'm gonna keep calling. Man, so is he going to bet a third time? Let's find out. You know, if I bet here, if he has an overpair, he's definitely going to bet again on the river. And if I were to just call, if I were to bet, then he's just going to call. He's not going to raise with an overpair, I don't think. Oh, he's betting $2. And like ace 3 would be tragic. Let's raise 10 and see what he does. I mean, pocket queens is calling this all day, right? Whew. This is a nice little catch up on the river. There's no way I was beating him before that. And even there was still a lot of hand. Wow, he had ace 10. Ace 10. Ouch. Probably thinks I'm such a bastard right now. Pull the 2-outer. There's just a lot of cards that he could still be betting with that I was ahead of when I had a pair, you know. He could easily still just be betting 2 overs. That flop doesn't really connect with much, so I think it's fine for me to assume that. Let's see, the 6-9 flop open-ended. It's always exciting when you have the opportunity to win a hand at showdown with 6-9. The diamonds are out there. He just folds. That's 75 cents in my pocket. Ace-Jack suited. Play it. 5-8, 7 ace. Ace-7, I'll play. He got an ace, got on the cutoff. This guy's weak. Man, this 5-8, I don't love this, but I might play it anyways. Super deep. Hopefully this guy tags along. He didn't. Flop, pair and straight draw. It's a good start. Over here, I'm not going to continue. It's pretty dry. 2 cards. Now that he bets twice, I'm going to bomb. I got trips over here, so I have to bet it. Got top pair there. He checks into me. Now I have flush draw as well. So I have outs if he's beating my ace. The 7 is beating me, but I can't say that I'm not concerned about the 7. See what he does here. Is he gonna raise? Or is he gonna call? Or is he gonna... Man. I feel like I'm never really ahead now. Let's see if a club comes up and see what he does in the river. He was still giving me a decent price, but now when he shoves, would I call for 180? I don't think I would have called if he shoved. Let's see what he has. King Jack, just chilling. So you know, if I shoved on the turn, he's definitely folding. It's interesting. Definitely interesting though. If he shoves that river, I probably would have folded. As crazy as that is. I was losing the 7. Straights didn't get there. But I mean, like, I wouldn't have thought he would have ever bluffed with the $1.80. It just looks pretty strong. So, although, like, when he 3-bet me pretty interesting. Flop top pair there, so that's always good. This guy checked twice, so I'm gonna bet a lot here. And if he calls, I'm gonna bet on most rivers again. If he has like just like a 6, it's pretty unfortunate. But I don't know. I'm gonna bet this again. Just when he checks twice, let's see if he can sustain this river bet. Yeah, he can. He's pocket kings. Wow. All right.
May have overlooked that too quickly, but probably not. I mean, most of the time when he's checking twice there, I'm not putting him in pocket kings. It's like, he could have easily just bet that flop to try to get value from a jack, right? Good play on his part, I guess. Got me to fucking spew a little bit. Fucking spew a little bit. Ace-7. I'm gonna try to steal this 85 cents. Got the ace. Got the suited cards as backup in case anybody calls. Got position. Got a lot of stuff going on for me this hand. This guy's showing weakness. All right, so we're gonna need a club. Ace, club, 8, 9, 4. These are all cards that I can continue with on the turn. So I'm gonna continue to bat it out. It's a lot of cards I can continue with. Club, ace, 4, 8, 9. Like that 8 of clubs, that's a fucking dream card right there. The pocket kings, this has got to be a raise. My hand's just too strong. Like, if he has just like queen jack or a diamond draw, I need value out of this. I'm not loving this hand anymore. Still can get value out of draws. Fuck, dude, I'm folding. Terrible. Straight draws got there. Jack, queen would have always been there. Pocket queens, that doesn't really happen. Folded the ace king up top by accident. That sucks, but kind of got owned on that hand. That's a really bad turn card. Here I have the open ended. I'm just gonna check it. I'm not gonna try to bluff out this hand. This guy could be calling with like so many pairs here. Then I don't think it's worth it. Pairs, diamond cards, ace queen. Is he folding on that turn with the 10 for the straight? Probably not. Unless I bet on the turn and the river, but some scary shit, bro. I'm not really prepared for that double barrel bluff. Pretty good session right now. Pretty good session. I've got like 500 big blinds over here. Whenever you can say you got 500 big blinds at a table, that's always a good thing. It's always a good thing. This guy's min betting. I have an ace. Now I have an ace and a 9 that paired. So that's pretty good. Maybe he has an ace as well, and we can extract a lot of money from him. We're going to go for the check raise. If he has an ace, oh man, these are turn cards. These turn cards are killing me. Killing me. Oh well, he just had nothing. River. Would have been bad. This guy is betting 15 into 10. Laying it down all day. Ace 9. Got a bad vibe. This guy's 68 bucks. Got a bad vibe. Pocket aces. I'm gonna make the play here. I'm gonna make the re-raise play. Alright, he decides to fold. That's cool. Definitely could have bet this ace if that other guy folded, but I'll just accelerate to the next hand. Let's go. 3 queens suited. Nope, 10 jack, 3 queens suited, still folding, king 4. I think I'm gonna raise the king 4. This guy is just limping in $1. I think I'm just gonna limp too. I'm not gonna apply pressure on him. This guy is 38 bucks. I feel like he has something up my sleeve. He's like, he probably thinks that, you know, I have 130 bucks. I could be likely to squeeze. I'm just gonna chill. The question is, do I want to call now? I don't think so, man. If it was suited, I'd call. It's ironic because I made that play with the 10 jack earlier. I could definitely call this for 225. But it's just not that strong. If it was suited, I'm definitely playing. But it's like a lot of trouble that I don't really want to get in. Let's see if we can see the rabbit card here. Queen. Would have been a really bad turn card for me. Because even then, like, in really good situations, you know, like let's say I flop 2 pair. Well, if I flop 2 pair, that means someone has a straight draw. Let's say I flop trips. You know, these guys that are hanging in there pre-flop in these big pre-flop raises. You know, if it was 10-10-8, you know, these guys could be hanging around with ace-10. If it was jack-jack-8, they could have ace-jack, king-jack. It's kind of scary. And like those are the best possible situations. 10-jack, like there's so many draws out there. That if it was suited and I can stick around with those guys during those draws, persist through those draws, that'd be cool. But without the suited cards, it's not there. Now the exception was earlier when like 4 people called the bet. I thought it was a good opportunity just because there was so much dead money in there. But when it's only 3-way total, there's not enough money for me to make that call. If there was one more person in there, maybe I would have made a play. I think my ace is good here. I'm just gonna check it down. My ace is no longer good. I'm gonna make a bluff here. Assuming he doesn't have a pair over 10. He's just gonna call. We're gonna chop. Probably gonna bet bigger, but oh well. I don't know the rake structure of its ignition zone. It could have been a bad play. Could have been a bad play. Nine jack. Fuck it. Not really loving my position in that table. I meant to bet 15 there. Oh well. We got the button caller here. I think I'm just gonna tag along. I'm not gonna squeeze this. Should I squeeze this? No. The thing is, this guy doesn't have that much money. If he had more money, I think I would have squeezed. Just kind of just shown some commitment to this pot. I have a straight and a flush draw here, and it looked like I auto-checked. Flop top pair here. I'm gonna see what these guys do. You know, I just called pre, so I'm kind of just, you know, sneaking in the grass, seeing what's going on. This guy could easily have a better ace, and I am definitely conscious of that. He's betting a little bit more than half. He's betting just half plus a click. I'm gonna call, see what's going on. Sticking around a little bit. It's very interesting that player 4 called as well. When player 4 calls, I gotta think that he has a draw. I mean, if he had an ace, wouldn't he be betting on the flop instead of letting player 5 bet for him? Not so sure. Really not so sure. It's interesting. Is this guy gonna C bet now? Is he gonna continue to bet? How many aces are in the deck? Man, he's just gonna shove this river. I think I'm gonna lay down the ace. He's betting into 3 people again. My ace-7 is just not that strong. I'm gonna lay it down. I mean, like, I'm not beating any value hands. Like, is he betting pocket kings here? I don't think so. Let's see. The straight came in, the flush came in. I'm not expecting any straights here. But, ace-10 and ace-8. So, yeah, I was actually in 3rd place that hand. It's a good fold. That's like a good instance of recognizing just, you know, when I have a mediocre kicker in a 3-way pot that even though I flop top pair, it's just not good enough. So I called and he checked. Now I got the flush draw. I think I'm gonna bet this. Like no matter what. Okay. Would have got the flush in the river. And then if I miss the flush in the river, I think I'm gonna continue to bet anyways. Ace-3. Jack-5. I'm not gonna bluff this. Alright, 2-5 off, no. Ace-King, I have the Ace of Hearts.
I only have $4 in play here. Didn't rebuy. Great turn card. He's just gonna fold now. Maybe he'll find a raise button. It's cool. 7-4. I'm not gonna bluff here. King 9. Alright, flop the king here, but no action. Gotta do what you gotta do. How to bet it. Alright, the ace and 9. I don't think I'm gonna play this hand. This guy is betting on the gun. I kinda wanna watch though. Let's watch this hand. Alright, would have flopped 2 pair, but you got the flush draw, got straight draws here. This guy's betting's pretty small, 75 cents. That guy tagged along too. Flopping 2 pair. I bet pretty. There's flush draws out here. I'm gonna bet it out. Bet big. If someone has a draw, I'm gonna make him pay. If someone has a pair, oh well, it's fine. All right, so the flush draw came in here on the 3. They checked the turn, I think. He's betting half pot. Folds. I probably had the best hand there. Oh well. Alright, the ace, jack of diamonds. We're going to make a little play. Just make a little play. Alright, pretty weak flop for us, but it's dry. Unless he has a queen, it's going to be hard for him to continue. And he folds. That's good. That's good. Alright, let's see if we can do something with pocket 3s. Make something happen. Jack 6 is not going anywhere. It's actually going in the muck. Pocket 10s. Good hand. 3s. Still 3s. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get some overcards to stay in the pot here. I'm just gonna bet half, half, half. Alright. Alright, they can always check, check. Which makes me believe that they don't really have aces. And if they have a pair, like 10s, I might be able to just bet them out if I go pot, pot. Alright. So, tried bluffing with the 3s. It may not have been a bluff. I may have had the best hand. But on the turn, that could have been a value bet. But I wanted to set it up so that on the river, I could have made a bluff. Because when they check the flop, I think they're pretty weak. Like, if one of them has an ace, I think they're just going to bet on that a lot. What about the 6-9 suited? Gotta have faith. This guy's going all in pretty. Let's see if we can get a call and just let him see what he has. No. Yeah, that's a fucking wacky all in, man. When you go all in like that, the guy bets 75 cents and then you just raise to $10. Like, what do you expect him to have? It's pretty nuts. Alright, might be time to turn on the light in my room. I'm gonna do that real quick. It's getting dark in here. I have the straight draw. Let's continue to bet it. I would hate to get raised on that flop, on this flop. So now I'm losing to a 7 and a flush. I don't want to check and see another spade or like a 10 on the river. 10 actually wouldn't really change much, would it? A 7 on the river. That's what I meant to say. I gotta turn on the light. But there's so much action. First to bet here. I'm gonna lead. This guy's betting 25 cents. He has not that much money in play though. Let's see what he decides to do. And just like when they bet 25 cents, are they ever doing that with a good hand? I don't think so. So just get him to fold. Could have had the best hand there, but
I just want to exploit that weakness. Whenever they do that, just like, I know I'm never doing that with the strong hands. So, fuck. I mean, that's a fallacy to think that other players are just going to play exactly like you do, but, like, I don't see people doing that with the strong holding ever. And, like, if you do that, so be it. You got me one time. Queen 6 suited. Probably going to fold. This guy's got him bet in pot. He really wants it. I'm going to make the exploited fold here. Dude, when people bet pot pre-flop, I kind of freak out. Not going to lie. I don't know if there's merit to freaking out. But I feel like people are doing that with their stronger cards or like hands that they really like. Ace 8 out of position. It's not that good. I'm going to try to squeeze out these bets. I have good flush draw. A lot of equity. Oh well, 10 ace I could have played that. Definitely don't want to fold this top pair. I meant to bet, but I didn't have time. Alright, we got a black flop. Should have bet half. This guy only has 14 bucks, so hopefully I can get all of it in play if he wants to play it. They both called. I'm gonna just check now. I'm gonna slow down. Alright, he folds, that's fine. I have a pair over here, so I'm gonna bet it out. Be cool if it goes check check. And then I can just get a free heart on the river. How's that? How about that, Bovada? He's betting half pot. Should I call? Try to get a heart? Fuck it. Got the 10. Is that good? I called because if a heart came up, I thought I could still get some money out of this and it would make sense. He didn't bet that much. Ooh, flop the flush. Didn't want to make the value bet on the river, just in case I had a higher flush. So props to that guy. I thought I was good when he checked back. Thought I was good. We have a full house here. I'm not really getting... I mean, I could have got called by like an ace. I just thought I was bluffing. Gotta try. Ace 10 out of the gun, I'm not going to play. 9-7, not going to play this either. 8-10. No. Running this shit right now. For now. We got a long night. Ace 5. I'll play the ace in the cutoff. Probably have the best hand. Button calls me. I don't like that. If this guy with $7 is gonna make a move, I'm not gonna like that either. See what we can flop here. It's not suited, so this ace 5 off. It's definitely not one of my better hands that I'm playing here. I'm gonna continue. I'm still ahead of a lot of his hands. Jesus, and he's just gonna insta raise me. I'm gonna lay this down. He could definitely be noticing this, like, I'm not connecting to this board that often. But, like, similarly, I could just have a pocket pair that's going to want to continue and, like, love that bet of his. But not that time. Gives a good bet. Good raise. Stream looks frozen? I'm not sure. Now it's back. This guy's betting pot. I'm going to lay it down. I had the straight draw. I don't remember what even happened on the flop. Got the queen here, so that's got to be good. 25 cents? It's not worth it. Let's see. The 4 comes. So, if he had a 4 all this time under the gun, now he has trips. I'm going to try to get value from a queen. Queen or an 8. Maybe his middle pocket pair. Like a queen should still call. Pocket 10s can still call. Aren't that specific? Those aren't specific hands, but alright. Queen 10. Playable. Playable, no doubt. Jack 9. Not that playable in that position. 4 queen, I'm just going to fast fold. I'm not going to play around. Even on big blind, I don't really care. I'd rather just see some hands. Alright, we do flop the queen here.
So I'm gonna continue to bet Queen Jack under the gun. I'm not gonna do it. Queen 10. What's he doing here? Alright, we got straight draws and flush draws now that I'm mindful of. Better queens, definitely mindful of that too. Oh, he just folds, that's cool. His timing kind of scared me. I'm going to continue this ace-king. This guy's not connecting with the 10-2-5 that often. He checked back once. Ugh. Am I getting a worse hand? Like, am I getting a king to fold? No. I could bluff this, but I don't really feel comfortable for this 143. I definitely could have made a river bet here. Fucking timing out with the ace-king, that's pretty bad. Man, just because I timed out on the turn, but when he calls the flop, I think I'm just going to fold this. Oh well. He might have only been betting because I timed out, which is the only reason why I thought about calling. Don't like timing out. This guy fucking bets and then he calls. Big bet too. I think I'm just going to fold my way out of this hand. I would like to see what happens though. $4 bet pre. Let's see what goes on. Alright, they shouldn't be connecting to that board. Alright, this guy, the squeeze play pre-flop, checks it. This guy makes a big bet. Bet basically signifying that he's going to shove on the turn. And it goes through. Ace-king. Raise that shit up. This guy only has a 179 short stack. King 7 could play. Could find a way to play that hand. 10 king. I'm out of position. I'm just going to lay it down. Ace king. Doesn't flop much. This guy only has 162. Man. He's betting half pot. I have the king of spades. This guy doesn't have that much money behind, but I'm going to call once. See what happens. A good card. King queen would be devastating. Devastating with a cost of $1.37. I'm gonna bet this turn and then just shove river. Pretty much any river. A queen. Even if a queen comes up, I think I'm still gonna shove the river. In position, I'll call with the 10-9. Let's see if this guy decides to call my bet. Nope. 2-9, I'll let that one go. I gotta buy more chips over here. Gotta buy some more chips. Dude, I feel comfortable getting these pocket nines in pre. I feel like I have the best hand. Note that that guy is betting pot. Whoa! Almost went all in there by accident. And then I end up just folding because of Bovada. Could have bet the queen 8 too, but I'm a little flustered. A little flustered. Ace 2, 2-7. No thanks. No thanks. 9-5 suited, I could have played this hand too. Oh well. It's not that strong, I don't really care. Where is ace 8? What's happening here? I'm just gonna fold. Got some backdoor shit. I don't want to play with that. Okay. Sorry if I'm making you guys yawn. I just watched myself yawn in my stream and it fucking made me yawn again. Isn't that a little crazy?
I'm not gonna mess around with this hand. I'm out of position. My hand's not that strong. I'm just gonna lay it down. He knows that I'm under the gun. Maybe he knows that. I don't know if he actually knows that, but I'll pretend like he does. I'm just gonna smooth call with the ace here. Probably have the best hand. This is not a good way to play this hand. I would not take notes on this hand. Take notes on some other hands, not this one. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to touch my nipples on stream. 50 cents, let's fuck it. Oh well, not a good one. I don't have a club here, but I think I'm just going to let this guy see a free one. I don't want... I feel like I'm pretty far ahead here, and I don't want to scare him too badly. I'm not going to get 3 streets of value here, so I'd rather let him get a pair on the turn or river. Now he's... So I'm losing to a 7-8 and some sets. But if you had like a 10... If you had a 10, then you're going to call for $7. Does he have a 10? Does he have like ace 10? Let's find out. Pocket jacks. Yeah, could have bet a little bit more. Oh well. Could have been an extra buck. It's 4 big blinds. 6, 7 suited. Let's play it. Let's play it. A lot of checks and folding going on right now. This guy's checking twice. I'm gonna bet. Yeah. I don't even think I knew I had a pair there, honestly. A lot of shit going on. This guy's betting half pot. I'm on a flush draw. I'm not going. Weak flush draw. This guy's making a 3-bet. Queen 10. This is not that good. This guy probably has a better hand, and he has position on me. I'm gonna lay it down. 64. Pocket aces. Seen a handful of aces tonight. That's pretty good. Always, the aces are always welcome. 64. That's folding. Alright, this guy's betting pot from under the gun. I'll repot it. Maybe he'll just go all in right now. Maybe not. So we got $5 in here. If I make this bet, then there's going to be $10 in there, and he's going to have about 7. And he just folds. Could have checked there, but I don't want to see like another middle card or a diamond. You know, I have the ace of diamonds, so maybe that's wrong. Said that too quickly. But like another straight card, and I don't want him to get straight odds. I'd rather just like bet a little bit and then jam on the turn. Pretty sure I had the ace of diamonds there though, so some of that thought process was incorrect. That's what happens. Playing a lot of hands here, a lot going on. Flop well here. I feel like worse hands are not going to fold. Is the problem. I'm actually just gonna check. Definitely could be continuing here. But I don't want to spew here with just a flush draw. This 3 is just a little bit too weak. Now he checks once. No, I'm just gonna keep it checked. I might have the best hand now. And I'm checking twice. I'm gonna call. Could raise. Raise wouldn't really be representing much.
should I bet this? I mean, if I bet a queen, will a queen call? Just straights and flushes. I'd rather him just make some sort of bluff. I feel like this is gonna go check check. And if he bets, I'm in a tight spot. Depends how much he bets, but because queen is no longer betting. A straight, Jesus, dude. I think I'm just gonna fold. Fold my ace. I mean, the queen should have bet the flop. 10. I think I'm just gonna fold it. I feel like he could have had a straight or a flush. Thinking about raising here. Let's try it out. Fuck it. I have an ace. See if it works. If this guy goes all in for 241, I'm gonna call. I hope it does not come down to that. I'm gonna call. I hate this now, but want to just try to experiment a little bit. Now I'm gonna gamble for $2. Let's go have some fun. Unless this guy comes in for the party. All right, 181. I've already got 75. There's 360 in here. Fuck it. He's got pocket queens. Oh well. Against pocket queens though, like there's so much money in that pot. I don't really regret doing that. Pocket nines. Let's gamble this too. Fuck it. These top tables. This could be the end of the stream right here. He just has 2 overpairs. I hope this guy fucking doesn't. Let's see. Is it 2 overpairs? He has a pocket pair. Crushed. Crushed. End up winning. Bovada. Pretty funny. That guy's got to be pissed. The guy's got to be pissed. Oh well, shit happens. Pocket twos. Might have the best hand with pocket twos here. I'm gonna make a little value bet. Just a little value bet. Test the water. If you have ace jack, I'm beating you right now. So it's a little value bet. If you have 10 jack, I just made you fold the best hand on the after the turn. So the ace jack. Just gonna call. Alright, we got the ace. We also got the straight draw. I mean, got the flush draw, so pretty strong. If he has like pocket queens, then he's still calling. He has a high pocket pair. He's got to call this once, right? This under the gun bet. It's not my favorite thing to play against. This guy is re-raising my flush draw. I'll just call. Now I have a flush draw and a straight draw. I'm going to maximize my equity here and just go all in. See what happens. Yeah, okay. I have the flush here now. I'm beating smaller flushes. Just bet half. This guy still might find a call with an ace. If he had a smaller flush, then yeah, he just called with an ace. I feel like if I go all in there, he might not call. But for a buck, he's gonna call that with an ace though. I wonder if I go all in there if he's gonna call. He had like an extra 150 left or some shit. Alright, nice hand, pocket threes. Looks like I could have bluffed there. I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't gonna bluff there anyways, I don't think, but 7 queen jack 3 queen king. I'm gonna make a little 3-bet action with the queen king, cause it's a good hand versus the button. Aces again. Wow. This is like the 5th time I've had aces tonight. Alright, I'm gonna c-bet this. Try to get an ace to fold. guy is 17 bucks. That's a lot of money for this table. Hopefully this guy just folds. He's not folding. Club didn't come in. I think I'm just going to give up this hand now. Now, like, I don't know what's calling here. Because a pocket pair, I have all the aces. There's one other ace. So, I'm just going to check. Maybe he's going to go crazy. I'm just going to check this too. I feel like this guy's a pocket pair and he's not going to fold. Let's see what he has. 3-4. Wow, that hurts. Alright. I don't know what's happening on the top right with my aces hand. I don't know what I'm trying to extract value from, but I'm going to try to extract it. Just looks kind of bluffy, I guess. The 3-4. Yeah, man, that was a bad read. Lost $5 on that hand. Ace King, I'm kind of out play it too. Eights. All right. Yeah, what's up? You got two strangers in the trap. You don't have to be a stranger. You can say hi. You can say hi if you want. I'll respond to you. I'll call out your name in front of the other viewer. Might make you feel good about yourself. All right. No. No. Pocket eights, dude. Is this the winning hand? I don't want to pay to see it. 3-5. Nine, 4. Ah, you take the money. Some easy folds here. Easy folds. Pocket tens, however. This guy's under the gun. I'll raise anyways. Still ahead of a lot of his cards. I'm in position. I'm in position. Oh man, I don't like this anymore. Now I feel like I'm never ahead. I'm just gonna lay down. I mean, he could have like ace king, but I don't really want to fuck with that. It's fine. So I need an 8 here for straight. I'm just gonna pop it. I feel like he's always weak when he bets 5 cents after checking the flop. Always weak. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Let's go. Let's get a little bluff right there. 7-6. Don't necessarily have to fast fold that, but I'd rather just see some new cards. It's more fun for me. Queen 9. I'll bet it. I'm got a 3-bet here. I'm gonna lay it down. This guy's pretty short, but I'm gonna call. So I need an 8 for a straight. Might bet this, as crazy as that seems. If he just has some high cards, might just fold. If he doesn't have hearts. I'm gonna bet this one more time. And I do have these straight outs. I have an ace out. This guy's a weak player, presumably. You know, now if he doesn't pair up and he doesn't already have a pair, he's got to fold. I'm betting pot here. It's pretty aggressive.
Yeah. That flop just hits my pre-flop range in the big blind better than his raising range. He just has like 2 overcards a lot. So if I continue to bet that on the flop and turn, like, the only thing he can really continue with is a heart or a pair. You know, so those combos aren't that frequent. This guy's betting 25 cents. Laying it down. Can't afford the quarter. I have to eat soon. Thinking about ending the stream soon. It's been a good run. Ran up to $136 and $42 down here. I'm not sure if I ever rebought on the $25 tables. Definitely rebought some over here. Probably about break even. Somewhere like that in the 2-5 tables. I don't know. You know what I mean? This $136, that's a big money stack right there for these sticks. Let's not go all in. If I had some encouragement from the viewers, maybe I'd play longer. But no one's given me any feedback, so I feel like it won't be the end of your world if I end this stream soon. Probably some other good poker streamers out there tonight. I don't really know. Alright, we got a bet and then a call. This guy's pretty short. Got a little bit of lag here. Just gonna pot it up. I feel like it's pretty standard. But that's folds. They both folded. That's cool. Would have been cool if they didn't, but I'll take the money, dude. That's 53 cents. I didn't have before. Some of it I had before, but most of it I did not. Hey, play. Oh, dude, we got a contributor in the chat. I like to see that. Patriots. What's up, bro? Says that you enjoy watching while you play. Yeah, man, you should definitely enjoy watching while you play, especially if you can snipe me and just so I can steal my money. I haven't really seen an instance of that yet, so I'm not accusing you of that, but it's definitely possible. My delay is pretty short. You might want to watch out for that. I'll stick around for a little bit. I'm expecting some people to come over to my apartment soon. Some roommates. I need a queen over here. Queen or a heart? Or a jack. Jack. Let me continue. This guy decides to only bet 25 cents. No, I don't think so. I wonder if that was a misclick. I'm just going to call this. Let's see what he has betting 25 cents. Alright, he's a 9. Dude, whenever they're just min betting, never strong. Never strong. If I would have raised on that river, I assume he's folding, but I don't really know. Maybe he finds a call with that 9. I'm not gonna call that, but Queen Jack out of position. If he bet 15 cents, I'm probably calling, but that 2 extra cents really grinds my gear. Really gets me, bro. It scares me. It scares me. I have an ace, probably worth betting on the button. This guy's making it a lot of money to continue. So I fold. I fold now. Is this a message? Whispers? Did you also get banned? No? Oh, that's an old whisper. I didn't mean to just to call these 2s, but I'm lagging out. I probably should have just folded the 2s. I was sending a message. Got distracted. I'll show the 10-9. I don't give a fuck. I'll show it. 6-7. These guys are so short that I'm not going to play. The 2s. I'm going to set up a turn bluff here. I think I bet over the pot here by accident. I don't know. This hand is pretty fucked now. I'm gonna continue it one more time. No, I'm not. This is a bad hand. I'm gonna stop the bullshit. I limped pre under the gun. I could bluff here. That's the only way I'm gonna win this hand, I think. But now that I didn't bluff the turn, I'm just gonna forfeit, bro. I'm just gonna forfeit. It's not a good. This is not a good hand. So I fucked up pre-flop. When you fuck up pre-flop, it just leads to more mistakes, and I don't want to continue it. Pocket sixes. I definitely could have bet that out, but that was a misplay. I didn't want to continue a mistake. I'd rather just cut my losses. If I bet on that ace, he's folding. Dude, one thing I need to work on is like knowing what's a scare card for my opponent and what's a scare card for me. That ace wasn't really a scare card for me. I mean, he called on the flop. So maybe I should use that to my advantage. I'm not good at evaluating that. Man, there's a straight draw and a flush draw here. I flop top. Oh, I just folded by accident. Whew. Maybe it could have been a good thing. There's a lot of cards that are calling. Not many jacks left in the deck, but flush draw. Oh, God. The straight draw came in. He only has 15 bucks now. I'm not gonna be scared of the straight yet. Let's get the money in. No, he doesn't have a straight. That's good. Good hands. It's a shame that I fold that top pair on the top right. I was worried that I was like gonna sit out and if I can just press fold now by accident. I don't know if I've ever done that before. Fold now by accident. I think that's the first time, but when you play 4 Bovada tables, it could happen. Could happen. Yeah, dude. Sniping would actually be pretty hard. Unless you were like one tabling and really watching me. There's so much action going on. It's hard. Even like trying to snipe one table with Bovada zone, it's not that easy. That's why my delay is short. And like, if you want to snipe me for $5, you can go ahead, bro. I'll give you $5. You don't even have to snipe me. All right. Queen 9, 6, 3, 10, 5. All easy folds. Here I'll play on the button. Yo, Patriots, can you offer me any, if you had any feedback for me, I'd appreciate it. I don't know, you might not have any. I understand that, but 4 tables too much? You like the 4 table setup? Maybe hit a follow button, see your name pop up on the screen. That would be pretty exciting. I'm going to try to stream a little bit more. I have a lot more free time than I did 2 weeks ago, so you might see my name pop up more often if you're into that stuff. The ace 2, I could have definitely 3-bet this, man. Probably better play if I 3-bet it. Spinning half. I don't really have any equity here, but I'm going to try to make a play anyways. I don't like making plays when I have no equity. I mean, I have an ace here. And like backdoor straight jaws, that doesn't really count. It's just the ace. I'm going to make one more bet on the turn. Fuck. Wow. Alright. Yeah, like if you had ace king, not spades, he's gonna fold. It's fun to make those plays on the 2-cent, 5-cent table, just like for fun. Patriot says he likes the setup. I appreciate that feedback a lot. Thank you. Makes me feel good. I figured out how to do the chat on the bottom right. That's nice. It took me a while to do that, man. OBS is sometimes really confusing, not gonna lie. Cool how like people developed off of Twitch. It's come a long way that like a noob streamer like me can put up something that kind of looks legit. I think this looks legit. I could put up another could put up something above the chat. I should add more to it. A moving banner would make it look legit. Or a nice looking banner. I figured out how to do the follow notifications. So if you follow, it pops up. If you donate, that pops up. It's pretty sick. I didn't... Yeah. Got it suited ace here on the big blind. Let's check it out. Flop top pair. It's probably good, honestly. I mean, he's gonna bet this for sure, right? Got a continuation bet. He's read all the poker books. He's got a C bet. I'm just gonna let him continue betting to me and see what happens. Is he gonna bluff this river now? This is a passive hand. Kind of sucks. I'm just playing my hand face up. And he's betting pot now. So, like, he could have had a better ace all this time. Now he could have two pair with the jack. He could be trying to bluff me. I'm not feeling so good about it. I mean, usually when people bet this big, it means that they have something. And I just fold out. I'm fine with that. Now I have two pair. Like, I gotta think that I'm winning this pot right now. If I bet this, I can bet a little bit smaller to jam on the river. He just folds. This was a sexy looking board here. Sexy looking board. I'm just gonna call. I want to see what happens here. This is such a peculiar fucking min raise. I don't want to go crazy with these deep stacks though. He's betting $2. I really don't have any draws. Pretty deep. Pretty deep. Can I find a call here in position? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's turn one. See if he checks turn, and then maybe I can raise the aggression. I have a 3 for a straight now. That's an out. He's not slowing down. I'm gonna fold now. Thought maybe he could have just been fooling around on the flop. Ace 3, I could bet this, but I don't really want to. Flopped queen here. There's some straight draws that might call this bet. Some queens that might call this bet. Some pocket pairs that might call this bet. Some aces that might call this bet. No, nothing does. It's fine. I've been streaming for some hours now. I don't know how I can figure that out. Oh, Calixia with a follow. Thanks, bro. I hope that means you're enjoying some of this footage. That's what's up. It's been a long time. . 10 jack. Only gun +1. Not the best, bro. Not the best. I came here to play. 2 flop top pair. We got flush draws calling me. Some overpairs calling me. Apparently, no one's calling me. 8s. Think of hot size bet here. This guy just limp calls on the button with 230. Alright. Ace on the button. I like that. It's been 2 hours of streaming. It's been a long 2 hours. It's been a good run. Dude, 138 bucks. Fucking take that any day in this zone poker bullshit, bro. Sometimes the zone poker, man, can just drive you crazy. Some of the outings here. You never know what you're gonna get. So I raised pre, and then this guy just donk bets, and I'm gonna fold. It has been 2 hours though. I'm gonna wrap it up soon. It's been a strong 2 hours. Ten jack suited's good play. King 7 no. King 10. Alright. Let's see. Got the flush draw, got 2 overcards, got some fold equity. Let's win this hand. Man, he's making a small raise here. I'm definitely behind, but just because I have the flush outs, I have to call. This King 10's not going anywhere. This Ace 9, he's betting me. I feel like I'm still ahead. Didn't catch up on the river. I'm just gonna lay it down, that's fine. He didn't bet enough for me to want to fold that turn though. Even though I was like almost positive I was behind. My jack high, of course I'm behind. My 9 here. Am I gonna check call this turn bet? 7-8 got there. He's betting pot now. Is my 9 good? So I raised pre, and then called. I think I'm just gonna give it up. It's a strong play on his behalf. I mean, I have top pair. There's a lot that's beating me. I don't know. It's kind of scary hand. A lot that's beating me. I'll just lay it down. I feel like he could have had a funky 2 pair in the blinds. This guy's making a fucking monster raise. I'll pass. Alright, I'm gonna give up my next big blinds. Start turning it down. A lot of clicks. You hear a lot of clicks on the screen, my mouse. It's a little loud. Out of this one. Get to see a piece of my desktop. Pocket 2s. Try to flop a set.
Doesn't happen. Not a bad flop, though. I feel it's pretty good. I'm winning a lot here. I can rep a 6 better than these guys can. I don't have a diamond. I wish I did have a diamond. If I had a diamond, I'd be more inclined to make a play. This guy is just betting a third of the pot. It's small. He's raising. Oh, dude, I wish I could re-raise back. I want to see what happens here. 10. That change anything? Probably not. And these guys are acting like they either both have overpairs or someone's got a flush draw. And he folds $10. $10 behind. Pocket jacks. This could be our send-off hand right here. Let's try to get a nice juicy hand on the way out. Is this guy thinking about making a play? You gonna make a play or two? He does. We're so deep here. Very deep. I think I'm just gonna call. Thinking about re-raising again my pocket jacks. Spending half pot. I'm gonna call again. He has $31 in play and there's $24 in the pot. Now I feel like he's just never bluffing. Like, is he really just bombing this hand with ace king when I've shown a lot of strength? I'm gonna let it go. Lost a good $10 in this hand. $12. Oh well. Alright, I think that's probably it. I'm not playing the threes. Not playing the 4-3. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. See my desktop now before I end it all. I'm out of here. I'll probably be back. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow, but sometime later this week. Peace out, guys.